feel any added pressure this week and the upcoming weeks knowing that Deonte isn't going to be available for y'all?
Not really. I mean, Deonte was a big part of our offense, so that'll hurt us. But like how we been doing all season, next guy got to be able to step up. And this week, Aesop's going to get the chance. And, he's been waiting all season. Him and KB been going at it with scout team. And it's Aesop's turn. He's going to do what he can to step up. I'm excited for him. I know he's excited.
You working at punt return, kick return this week?
Probably. Going down. So.
Have you seen Lil Jordan just throughout the year kind of grow and progress and be able to step up and do more?
Oh man, Lil Jordan's always been, a guy that was always ready to step in and just make the play, be the guy, whether it's blocking or catching touchdowns. And he was up at the beginning of the season. Then we moved him down, and Coach always told him every week, just be ready. Coach always has our back, has our side, and he's told him every week, and just be ready. Never know what's going to happen. And the last few weeks, it's been paid off, and I think it's showing that he's actually can do it. And I think the coaches know now, so they won't be afraid.
You see anything behind the scenes in his effort that's changed, or you talked about doing more film work and that? Have you been able to see any of that?
Yeah, all the time. Whether it's weight room or film or just in practice. He's always the guy that has to back up everybody. He's the guy who knows multiple spots. So forbid if anybody goes down, he's the guy that they're gonna move around and be that chess piece. So he knows what he's doing, and he's just showing it on Sundays now.
Because how tough is Taysom just either out there running for 100 yards on his foot, playing the whole game with a messed up finger?
I say everybody know how tough Taysom is. Just by being able to play all the positions he's played and just being able to fight through everything he's been fighting through. This season hasn't been well to us injury-wise, and we got people playing through injuries that you wouldn't know. You got people, that's injured, that's not playing, but it's showing how he just went out there and ran over, you said over 100?
Yeah.
Over 100 yards with a foot and a hand injury, playing quarterback. I mean, everything's right there in front of you,
Now, not talking about effective or ineffective or anything like that, but just wondering if you can tell any kind of difference in Taysom's throws when he's wearing the splint.
So I honestly didn't know he was wearing the splint.
Oh, on his middle finger and the wrong hand, yeah.
So I didn't know he was wearing the splint, to be honest, so I couldn't even tell you.
How do y'all look at last week's offensive performance? It seemed like y'all were moving the ball a little better than you had in previous weeks, but the turnovers were bad. How do you kind of weigh those things against each other?
It's not a fact that, we can't do it, because everybody here can play, everybody's talented, and, we do what we can, So being able to go out there against a good Dallas defense and, put up what we did, regardless of the turnovers. I mean, if we didn't have the turnovers, it would be a different game. If we didn't do some things that hurt ourselves, it would have been a different game. So I think the best thing is to clean up our mess, limit the turnovers, limit the penalties, and just off that, it would be a whole different outcome maybe.